Did it pop up on your end?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bet. Y'all gotta see. All right. Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh by Hashem,
Bashim,
Yahweh Shah,
Yahushua,
by
Bashim,
Hashem Kakadash.
Rakakadash.
Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessing salutations. Hopefully, look out there pushing His word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds. In the name of Yahweh, pushing to get up out of here. All right, we're GMS camp, passing through the city of Mobile, linked up with the beloved brother Gadal, the Mobile branch of GMS. All right, and we just breaking bread in the spirit, man. Lord willing, the body is edified. Okay, and what we want to go into today is that most Israelites, all right, are not born again. There's a lot of our people that come to the understanding that they're Israelites, but they never really go through their process of being born again. Because being born again is a process. It's not an overnight thing. It's a steady washing of the word, that's giving us a new perspective, that's making us born again, man, to where we see everything, all right, in a new perspective, man. And one thing about it, we have to understand that Western culture is the complete opposite of the culture we came from in the East. It's the complete opposite. El Yashawamba goes into that often when you go into the customs and manners of the Bible and the ways of the East and the ways of the West. And what we're seeing, with all this going on on the comment board is that, men and women of Israel prefer the Western way, all right, over the ways of Yahweh Bashim Al Shah. You can say something.
I was just gonna say, just like during the time of ancient Egypt,
Oh, yep, yep,
when
yep,
Moses delivered them, they wanted to go back to
yep,
Egypt,
yep, yep.
because they
Exactly.
wanted, they wanted the ways of
Yeah,
Egypt,
yeah, yeah,
and we
yeah,
back here in this modern day Egypt,
yeah,
and people they don't want to let this place go, man.
yeah.
You know.
You got it, bro.
Um, you want to start off with that precept?
Yeah, you get that John 3:1.
John 3:1. That spirit, I'm on John 3. This the book of John, Saint John chapter 3 verse 1. It say there was a man of the Pharisees named Nicodemus,
Yep,
a ruler of the Jews.
yep.
Verse 2, it say the same came to Yahushua by night and
Mm-hmm.
said unto him, Rabbi, we know thou art a teacher come from God, for no man can do these miracles that thou doest except God be with him.
Go ahead.
It say Yahushua answered and said unto him, Verily, verily, I say unto thee,
Mm-hmm.
except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God.
Yeah, so except a man be born again, this is a woman too. You see, the woman, you women, and it's mainly going to you women, but we're gonna touch on the men as well. All right, but men and women, we all have to take self accountability, man, and make the adjustments in this truth. We all come from Western culture, nigger culture, street culture, whatever. Some, was more into it than others.
Right.
But we all have read things or heard videos that offended our character, and we had to make adjustments to our character, man.
Yep.
Not make adjustments to the book. Like Jake with the hat, he want to preach with the hat. Here it is. Jake would rather throw out the writings of the Apostle Paul to wear a hat. You see, he's not born again. Like he prefers Western culture over our culture, man. Okay, when Jake hear about the grape law, the protocol for that, Jake get the squirming and trying to romanticize it. Nah, man, it ain't nothing romantic about that, man. It happened, and this is the protocol for it, man. Okay, so Yahweh Shah said you're not going to see the kingdom if you're not born again. If you don't have a new perspective, if you don't put on a whole new mindset, you're not going to see the kingdom. It's a lot of Israelites that's not going to see the kingdom because they never was born again, man. You're not compatible with the kingdom.
Yeah, because if you got the mindset of continuing on in the ways, like everything about this place should vex you, man. Like this world, the way things run, how people think, You know, it should vex you when you look at how you used to think, like who you used to look up to, rappers, and
Yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
should be vexed by that,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So even with the relationships, everything about relationships and how people carry themselves and family, it's all off, man.
Yeah.
You know, this place is off, and you shouldn't want this place to continue. You shouldn't want nothing about this place to continue. You should want the laws of the Lord to be implemented in the earth, and having multiple wives ain't a sin. That's part of being fruitful and multiplying.
Yep.
You know, uh, uh, we gonna take care of our women. Just put it like that.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm
Come on,
saying?
man.
Our women gonna be very, very straight, man.
Yep.
And men, and another thing, like women try to think for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
how you gonna tell her how we think and how we feel? You worried about how you gonna be loved? Come on, man. You gonna be loved. You gonna be taken well care of. You gonna be loved. You're not gonna feel like you ain't getting enough attention. We ain't gonna be thinking like this in the kingdom, man. You got it up.
That's that low expectancy mindset, man.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get there real quick. And you got that Ezekiel 37:7. You know, you got to being born again. Okay, is flushing everything that we thought was right, putting that to the side, because this the process of the truth. It break you down.
Mm-hmm.
The truth attack everything that we thought was right when we first came in. It breaks us down. It destroys all that madness. Like, you gotta go through a deconstruction phase, then you're reconstructed in righteousness, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Well, a lot of our people, they fight against the deconstruction phase. They try
Mm-hmm.
to hold on, to old shit because it feels good to their emotions.
Yeah, and ultimately it's that old mindset.
Yep.
You know, you don't want to let your old mindset go.
Yep.
You'll let some things you ain't like about the old mindset
Yep.
go, but you don't want to let it go entirely, man.
Yep. Yep.
But this Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 7,
Yep.
it says, "So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied, there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them about."
Mm-hmm.
It say, but there was no breath in them.
There was no breath in them. And you have a lot of Israelites, they have the skin, which is their identity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Them thin ass shirts with tribe of Judah on there with the fringes. The fringes. Okay? But then they don't have the breath. They got the identity, but they don't have the breath, the spirit. Okay? That's why they get, when it comes to spiritual matters, they get hung up. Okay? When it comes to our culture as a people, they get hung up because they don't have the breath. They just have that identity. They know they Israelites. They got the head wraps on and all this, but they do not have the breath that gives you the discernment when it comes to the understanding of things of the scriptures, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Just like with Sakari.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they don't have the breath. You know? That's why it's all about a debate. You know? It's all about publicity.
Yep.
That street, you got Jake that still thinks street culture is superior to Israelite culture, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the way them guys move, they move based off street niggas, man.
Yep.
They still move off their code. They don't move off the code of the Bible. In the scriptures, there's a certain reverence you have for your elders, man.
Yep.
You know, even though we don't agree with Bishop Nathaniel and General Yohanan, you don't see brothers, all right, wilding out on them, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the apostles, they're peers. They deal how they deal. But with us, we understand, all right, it's certain things we can't say towards those men.
Mm-hmm.
That's our culture.
Mm-hmm.
That it ain't even our place to say particular things. We can do a lesson about their doctrine, okay, but them personally, like, that's not our place. That's the apostles' place to deal with the man on a personal level, man. That's our culture as a people, man. That's the way of the East. Not this street nigga shit where it's all about just saying the most disrespectful thing, and that's glorified amongst nigga culture, man. Okay? But Jake don't have the breath, man. You gonna say something? Let's get that in 2 Corinthians 5 and 17. And this thing is bigger than us, man. Cause you read those comments from those women, it's all about them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, was that shit was so off. And then the way her husband responded, that's another
Yeah.
thing. You weak ass men,
Simp that.
yeah, simped out, man. Okay, you can tell that woman got a steering wheel in his back, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sick and you gonna sick this nigga on us, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like we supposed to be
Yeah,
terrified.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
we
yeah,
supposed to change
yeah,
our stance.
yeah,
Take
yeah,
the videos
yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. Here it is. If she run you, but you supposed to gonna come
Come
run
run
us,
us.
man. Come
Yeah,
on, man. You got your
crazy.
goddamn mind. Boy, you can't even begin.
Yeah.
You got it,
This
bro.
2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse what you say
17,
17.
yeah.
It say and join them one.
It's 2 Corinthians
2 Corinthians
5 and 17. I thought it was second.
What you looking for? How you go? How you
go? A new creature. I thought that was 5 and 17. Yeah. Yes, 2 Corinthians 5. Okay. Yeah. Let me see. I'll pull it up over here.
That's it. Let me get it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yep. It say this 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 17.
Yep.
I don't know what I was on. It say therefore if any man be in Hamashiach, he is a new creature.
He is a new creature. Go ahead.
Old things are passed away.
Yep.
Behold, all things are become new.
All things are become new. All things. Not some things.
Yep.
You know, not the things that your emotions agree with. You're cool with the things that appease your emotions, but then the things that rub you the wrong way, you're gonna reject. It don't work like that, man. All things have to come new. We had to rethink what we thought manhood was. We had to rethink what we thought marriage was and family was. We had to rethink, okay, what we thought, you know, the government, you know, everything about the Bible, everything about our practical day-to-day life and the perspectives that we had in the world. We had to rethink. We had to rethink our family in the world. Like, we had to rethink and get a whole new perspective on that, man. All things are new. Okay, and you women, you still trying to cleave on to this vision of this perfect romance, okay, where it's all about your emotions, where the relationship is steered based off your emotions. How you feel, that's how the relationship go. That happy wife, happy life shit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Yeah, that's that romantic shit, man.
And another thing, like, everything about this place, through the spirit, everything about this place is adverse to you. How about Shimmy? How was man? If you got an Edomite run around, cause you know the Edomite, they quick to holler that happy wife, happy life. Yep. They let they women boss them around, man. They let them control, man. Fuck all that. We in a new mindset. Like that ain't how the kingdom of heaven gonna be ran.
Yep.
Because like the scriptures say, through the woman, is the reason we die. Roughly paraphrasing.
One woman, the beginning of sin.
Is the beginning of sin. Yeah, through her we all die. Yep. We ain't going back down that path, man. You know, we following out the how about Shimmy, how was shot now, man. We
like you say, we did that. We live in the black culture has been ran by the emotions of women for decades. By a woman's emotions. We did that. Look what you got, man. You got the most degenerate, all right, bugged out alphabet generation that has ever existed. Okay, everybody lost based off your emotion. That's another thing. The woman is so goddamn selfish in this setup to where she's only concerned about her emotional happiness, but everything else can suffer. The man can suffer, the children can suffer, the community can suffer, the earth can suffer, but as long as she's in her little bubble where she's emotionally happy and she has her convenience and everyone complying to her emotions, she's good.
And not only the woman, I mean, not only the man, the children, even the other women.
Yeah.
You know, because these women don't really give a damn about other women like that. But dealing with the Israelite culture, our women care about each other. You know, sister wives, all that, they gonna care about each other.
That's
you know, they gonna care about their kids.
That's a beautiful
these
point.
Women, these Babylonian women, they don't care about one another.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? They'll cross each other out. You know, instead of just coming together as one. You know?
That's a beautiful point. Cause God think if it's more women than men, then there's no possible way that a man was meant to be with one woman. And then, like you say, here it is. Your sister needs a husband. She needs somebody to guide. Cause the woman need guidance. Like the Israelite woman has a lot of potential, but they need guidance to really, like, for Israelite woman to really tap into her true potential. She needs a head. She needs a covering. She needs guidance, and she can really tap into their full potential, man. But see, when Esau took the head away, that's why you had these women bitter, depressed, terrible decision making. Okay, because they didn't have their head. All right, so that's another thing. You think the Lord gonna, let your emotions control how He want to bless His sons and daughters? Right. This the Lord doing this, man. And then you talk,
like we doing it. Yeah, we ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Yeah. We just following instructions. Yeah, man. You got
it. You got that Luke. Get that Luke. Gun. That's a beautiful point, man.
This the book of Luke, chapter 5 and verse.
I think of 36 or 36. 37.
36.
36. Yeah.
Yeah. This is Luke chapter 5 and verse 36. It say, and he spake also a parable unto them. Yep. No man putteth a piece of a new garment upon an old. Yep. And this one beautiful. It say, I'm gonna reread it. It say, and he spake also a parable unto them. No man putteth a piece of a new garment upon an old. Yep. If otherwise, then both the new maketh a rent.
Yeah. So if you're, sewing clothes from scratch, okay, or you have this old garment that got a tear, but then you try to put a brand new piece of fabric on that garment, well, that new garment, that new fabric, okay, ain't gonna take to that old garment, because the old garment is flawed. So you gotta get rid of that whole garment, just make a new garment with new fabric, okay, because eventually you gonna still have tears in that old garment. So that doesn't solve the problem of the garment. It's just time to get rid of that garment and start anew. Yeah. So this what you got with our people. Like you say, Jake tried to patch in the pieces that they agree with. It's certain things that they like, with the doctrine, and they try to patch it in on that old ass garment, that old ass mindset, man. Okay, and what happens? All right, you have a clash. Yep. The Western thought and the Bible clash. It don't mix. Yep. Okay, you gotta either deal with one or the other. You see? You can say something. Nah, you got
it. Verse. Back in verse 36, it say, then both make new a rent, and a piece that was taken out of the new agreeth not with the old.
It agreeth not with the old. Western thought doesn't agree with the Bible. Romanticism, women's liberations, okay, rights for everyone, okay, alphabet community,
do as thou wilt.
Yeah. Worship what you want to worship. Okay, it's the West is a complete opposition to the Bible, man. Okay, there's no agreement.
It's like when you think of magnets. Yep. The negative and the positive. That how it is to, I forgot how to. It's like I think it's two positive things on.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like a magnet. That can't come together, man. Yep. Them two thought processes, the ways of this world and the ways of Yahweh shall never coincide together, man. Yep. That's why the Lord say, he gonna bring a new heaven and a new earth where dwelleth righteousness, man. This place gotta go, man. Yep. And everything about it. The Lord say he gonna come and he gonna destroy this whole world. The thought, everything about this place finna go, man. And we, we rehearsing the righteous acts. We preparing our minds now, going through the scriptures. Yes. We preparing ourselves for the kingdom, man. Yes. That's what we doing. We rehearsing for the kingdom. We getting our minds right to not be how the scripture go where it say to not be offended in your how about Shem Yahweh
Oh
Shai,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know, we don't want to be when the Lord come. See, a lot of people, that's the thing, a lot of people offended with the Lord, man.
Yep. How he move,
Yeah.
how he judge.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yep.
That's a female. You know, niggas in that
Yeah, that's a
spirit.
female. That's a female.
Yeah,
You
niggas
know,
in that
come get in the
spirit.
way and
Yeah,
get
yeah.
yourself fucked up,
Fucked
man.
up. I got that for you real quick since you
got it.
said
You got
this is Matthew 18:7. It says, "Woe unto the world because of offenses, for it must needs be that offenses come,
Mhm.
but woe to that man by whom cometh the offense, whom
Right.
the offense cometh." Yep.
Yep. Yep. So warn to the world because the offense is gonna come. People gonna be offended, you know. But hey, you don't want to be the one who them offenses come by, man. Like you were saying, Sakar, they offended at the hat thing.
Yeah.
Why you can't just take the hat off, man?
Yeah.
Nigga don't want to cut his hair.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm a Nazarite.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
You ain't no Nazarite. You probably drinking and you know. Come on, man. Yeah. Just cut your hair, man. Trim it down or something. You know?
But the West is about cute.
Yeah.
You see, the West, that's one
pretty
thing.
Boy.
Yeah, pretty boy. It ain't got nothing to do with power. Men want to be cute.
That androgynous demon.
Yeah. Men don't want power in the West.
Mm-hmm.
They want to be cute.
And popular.
Yeah. Popular and shit.
Yep.
You ain't conquer the goddamn thing, but you want to be seen.
Yep.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Do we see the elites? And they got all the power.
Yeah, they got all the power.
Yeah.
Running shit.
Yeah, you see the Rockefellers on the goddamn poster?
Yeah.
You know, on the flyer?
Yeah.
You know?
And when you see them, you ain't gonna see which, you know, we got salt and they don't. But when you see them, them Edomites, them motherfuckers ain't got no gold chains or nothing. They look like regular motherfuckers. And all they suits tailor made.
Yep.
You know, of the finest materials and all that, but they ain't gonna be super flashy or nothing. They play the background, man.
Yeah.
That's what a man of power gonna do. He gonna play the background and call the shots from in the bunker or something.
Yeah. When you got power, you ain't gotta project yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When you really run shit,
you
ain't gotta do all this extra shit. See, Jake powerless, but they like to portray like they got power.
Mm-hmm.
So they do all this extra shit, try to project themselves. Mm-hmm. But when you really run shit, you ain't gotta project yourself because your reality speak for itself, man.
Right.
And that's the culture we come from. Abraham, our forefathers had power and authority. Okay? And it reflected, their reality reflected their power and authority, man. But ultimately, it was that they was in good standings with Yahweh Shema Shai. Right. That's the Israelite man mindset, is to always be in good standings with Yahweh Shema Shai. Mm-hmm. And the Lord gonna bless however he see fit. Mm-hmm. You know?
That's true.
You can go back to that, yeah.
It say, verse 37, it say, and no man putteth new wine into old bottles, mm-hmm. else the new wine will burst the bottles, and be spilled, and the bottle shall perish.
Yeah, and see what's happening. You got Jake trying to operate on the new wine, which is just true. Mm-hmm. Okay, but still revert back to that old wine whenever they feel offended. Mm-hmm. You know, they operate in the new wine a little bit, and then when they offended at something, they try to go back to that old wine. And mm-hmm. this is what we're seeing happening, man. And what's happening, they're bugging themselves out. Yep. Okay, trying to mix the two, and they're bugging themselves out because it's a clash, and they trying to make the clash, okay, stop clashing, but mm-hmm. it won't. Mm-hmm. You got it, bro.
Verse 38, it say, but new wine must be put into new bottles.
New wine must be put into new bottles.
And both are preserved.
And both are preserved, and that's going to be for deliverance. So this new doctrine we have, all right?
This new doctrine got to go into that new
perspective.
That new like Nicodemus, you got to be born again.
You got to be born again.
You know, the new wine is this knowledge, wisdom, understanding that we have. And you being born again and that new mindset, that's the new bottle, man.
Yeah, because you born again, you empty.
Yep, you empty.
Now you can pour that new wine
in that bottle.
But if you still got 90% of the old wine and you started pouring that new wine, well, the new wine just gonna come out.
Mm-hmm.
It just gonna keep coming out.
Yep.
Like it ain't gonna take.
Yep.
Like nah, we gotta really empty out,
Mm-hmm.
our old perspective, and then take on this new perspective, man.
Yep.
Okay, because even when you go into the multiple wives, the purpose is that for, all right, it's population growth, man,
Mm-hmm.
nation building.
Yep.
Cause think about this: if this brother's a king, and the Lord Yahweh give him a province to rule over, okay, and that province is growing, then if he got one woman, all right, and he gonna have one child a year. So let's say his first four children are girls.
Mm-hmm.
So here it is. We've been in the kingdom 4 years, and he has no heir.
Yeah, and you fuck around and die.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I'm
You
just
ain't got.
in the kingdom when you ain't gonna die,
Oh, okay, kind.
but you ain't gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
But it's saying, how efficient would that be to have one woman and you in the kingdom, and it's 4 years into the kingdom, and you gonna have one child at a time?
Mm-hmm.
No, this brother need heirs
Yep.
so he can start set his sons up in his province,
Yep.
and then his sons gonna have children. And then even our slaves, they gotta be fruitful and multiply.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a chef and he the truth,
Mm-hmm.
you want him to,
Yeah, you want to pass some of his
yeah,
chef
yeah,
sons on
to
to
your
your
son,
kid.
yeah. So he need multiple wives.
Yeah.
He need two or three, four women,
Mm-hmm.
so he can produce.
Yep, reproduce, recreate itself like the Lord.
Jake don't understand how a kingdom is ran.
Mm-hmm.
When you thinking about romance, oh, he making love to another woman. Grow up.
Yeah.
Okay, every man you dealt with your own life was popping another woman while he was popping you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, every one of them.
Yep.
Grow up. Okay, sex ain't no. That's not no betrayal. Like women look at, and that's another thing. This culture made it seem like a man having sex with another woman was the ultimate betrayal.
Yeah, like he stopped providing for you.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, that's when the weakness come in. So you got
Yeah,
a woman,
and it's a law for that.
Yeah, you just completely
Yep.
find you a younger woman or
Yep.
a new woman, and you just completely cold turkey cut your old woman. That's wicked.
Yep.
You know, but if you steady doing the same provision for your first wife as for the second one or the third one or fourth one, then where's the wrong in that?
Yeah.
You know, how am I not loving you?
Yeah.
You know.
And then they just like Elder Ariala said, you women act like, your box is just the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
Like it's just some great achievement, a man having sex with a woman. Like it's just some great achievement. Like he's just, he's just having way too much pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's just doing some extraordinary shit because he dealing with another woman. Like that's nature.
Yeah, that's. Yep.
It's easy. That's why our organs work the way they do.
Mm-hmm.
When I see you, okay, in a particular fashion, then I get aroused. You see me, you get aroused. That's nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's like breathing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what we designed to do.
Right.
Okay, but Esau done, he's done glorified the box, and then you look in this society, the box value is plummeted.
Yeah. It ain't even much worth it.
Yeah, the box has been so devalued that the box done been obliterated. Shit. By the time we get to the motherfucker, shit. Yeah.
Ain't even attack no more.
You know? Yeah, shit. It's a goddamn post-war goddamn in that motherfucker. Then you act like we just like come on, man, goddamn, calm down, man. You know? Yeah, finish that.
Yeah, I'm finished. It say verse 39. It say no man also have drunk old wine straightway desire of new.
Yep. And they don't. It said no man have drunken the old wine straightway desire the new. Go ahead.
It say for he saith the old is better.
The old is better.
Yep.
Okay. He say the old is better, man. And this is the mindset of a lot of Israelites when they see something that offend them. They like, shit, the old way better.
Mm-hmm.
Women's liberations and just the fact that you on the comment board speaking shows that you really don't, like I say, you're not in the truth. You don't believe.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like you really don't believe, man. Yep. Okay, so we can end it on let's get that in 2nd Ezra 4:28. You know, you women, all right, you just want to cling to this control and power. And these women know that they got a little say so and a little power here, and they try to they'll throw it around, let you know that they still got, we get it. We know where we at. All right. But guess what? The Lord got it to where their power is phasing out. You know, that power, all right, that you have, okay, within the household and within society is dwindling, man.
Yep.
Okay? And when shit hit the fan, you're done.
Yep. Hey, Esau falling and you falling,
Yep.
man.
Yep.
And we living to see the fall of our enemy, because majority of the Israelite women are our enemies, man. You niggas are our enemy. This place is done, man. So if you want to keep cleaving on to Babylon, keep cleaving on to the Western way, you gonna be left here, man.
Yep.
That's ultimately what's gonna happen if you can't get down with Isaiah 4:1. You can't get down with you trying to figure out how you gonna be. Is you gonna be pleasure?
Man,
We talking about
man.
the kingdom of heaven, man. The Lord say He gonna give you your heart desire.
There's real disrespect to the Most High.
Yeah,
like He ain't got to figure it out.
Yeah, like He ain't got to figure it out.
Like the Most High. That's how Esau think. Like the Most High, he lacking.
Yeah.
So let me add this to the apple. You know, let me turn a man to a woman. Let me he just altering
AI, artificial girlfriend.
Yeah. So the Most High think like shit. Esau think like the Most High lacking, like he ain't perfected. So let me tweak it.
Yep.
And that's how the woman, the nigga woman, she think like, well, you know, because she said, well, I'm just scared because I don't know how it's gonna be. What you mean?
What you scared of?
So you scared of the kingdom of heaven, but you ain't scared of this shit?
Yeah, I'm telling you, God.
Shit.
Through, man.
Yeah, ain't born again, man.
Yep.
Okay, you got it, bro.
This second Exodus chapter 4 and verse 28.
Yep.
It say, but as concerning the things whereof thou asked me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
Go ahead.
Therefore, if verse 29, it say, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then can not it come that is sown with good.
And this is the point of everything. This is the bigger picture, man. Like the brother said earlier, all this shit has to be rooted out the earth, man. This way of thinking, okay, this culture, this society, it all has to be rooted out the earth, man.
Yep.
Okay, and started afresh. Okay, like the fact that Esau not gonna be in power, like we can start with that. You know, if the Lord say, okay, what one thing that y'all want right now, and you kick Esau out of power, you can start from there.
Yep.
That alone, you can breathe. You know what I'm saying? You can start breathing. So like the kingdom got so much more to look to. Like, and that's women that's gonna come naturally.
Yeah.
We not even thinking about that shit like that.
And we ain't gonna be sitting there talking about it in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Oh, we ain't gonna have these conversations. We ain't gonna be sitting there talking about, oh yeah, you remember Sharon? No, man, we not gonna be talking about that in the kingdom, man. You know, that's just gonna be something that happens.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's gonna be in the background, man.
Yeah.
Like we got as men, we got real responsibility, man. A lot of responsibility as the sons of God, man. Okay, and the women, all right, are going to be happy, going to be joyful, eternally, man. Okay, the Lord got it. The Most High got eternity figured out.
Yep.
You see, like that's the power we dealing with, man. Stop trying to put them low expectations on the Most High, man. That shit, they're disrespectful, man.
Yeah, he gonna get you. Incinerated.
Incinerated.
Be left here, man. He gonna leave you here and melt you.
Yep.
Putting boundaries on the Lord, man.
Yeah.
You know.
So that's the point, bro.
I'm gonna finish.
Oh, we got.
Yeah, say, for the grain of evil seed have been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning.
Yep.
And how much ungodliness have it brought up until this time? So
going back to the serpent.
Yep.
Okay, and we're living, you know, in the peak of wickedness, going all the way back from the serpent when he put that wicked, he planted that wicked mindset in Eve. He planted that seed in Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Eve brought to Adam, then you had the fall of the sons of God, and ever since then it's been that same cycle of us falling, until this last time, and we're being risen up, all right, to inherit the eternal kingdom,
Mm-hmm.
okay? But while we're being risen up, we're still in the peak of that wickedness that was sown back in the garden. And guess who's at the forefront? The serpent and Eve, man.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yep. It say, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of threshing come?
Yep, until the time of threshing, that's gonna be the chariots, man.
Verse 31, it say, ponder now by thyself how great fruit of wickedness the grain of evil seed have brought forth. And when the ears shall and when the ears shall be cut down, which are without number, how great a floor shall they fill.
So the scripture say the slain of the Lord gonna be from
Amen.
one end of the earth to the other.
Yep.
Because a lot of people that can't let go of this wicked mindset. A lot of Israelites, man, and they gonna get caught up in that slain, that great threshing, when Yahweh shall come back with them chariots, man.
Yep.
You know, like the brothers say, your ass gonna be getting nuked, and some people might get nuked and hit with them bolts.
Yep. Yep.
You know what I'm
Zap.
saying?
Nope. Zap. Still hollering.
Some of you niggas need to get combo, man. You niggas working, you niggas working on combo, man. God damn, it's just gonna be nothing but that head wrap left.
Yep.
That head wrap just gonna be floating.
Yep. And no
God,
friends.
the phone.
Fucking friends. Good.
Oh boy, that's it, bro. You had something else?
Nah, that's it.
Hey, with that, we pray that you brothers, all right, and you sisters edified once again. Gonna give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to our younger brothers. And peace and blessed salutations to the whole elect. Shalom.
Shalom.